Hi guys, and welcome to another video on Jay's workshop. Today we're going to be installing some Bosler H7 side lights, the LEDs. First of all, obviously got to jack the car up. Obviously my car's so lowered, got improvised, put old dumbbell in there, push the jack in, then put the block in and jack up. As you can see, I've supported the car on both sides, the axle stands. Car's high enough for me to get under. You have to be removing these 1, 2, 3, 4 torque screws. There's a torque screw up in here as well, right there. And there's a couple of screws located here. They're normally Phillips, but I've replaced them with these 8mm socket ones. There's one here, and then underneath you got a couple here. So here, 1, 2, 3. And you don't need to bother about taking these ones off. Even that one, I don't think. Yeah, you do need to take this one, and that little one there. This one's gone a bit rounded off. I'm gonna have to hammer my bit in and take it off. Remember guys, these ones are normally Phillips, but I've replaced them, so it won't be an 8mm socket. Normally change the daytime running lights as well. There's a pocket here which you can open. Because my wheels are 8J, they're too wide, there's no chance, even though my wheel's full lock left now, to get to access to these screws, there's no chance I can open and get my hand in there to get the daytime running lights. So I'll be changing them as well. So now we've got to take off this last one up here. You know guys, this one's a bit hard to film with one hand and to take out, so I'm just going to take it out. Just got to do the same on the passenger side as well. Take off that one, that one, and that one up there, which I'm not going to film because it's the same. The screws out. We're going to take the bumper out. Don't be scared, just give it a tug, like so. You see it's already coming apart. There's nothing on this side. Simple as that. It's all coming off. But you got to remember, guys, when you take this off, there's going to be a connector. Remember, right on this side, right here, for the fog lights, which we're going to be replacing as well. Can you see this connector? Just unhook it and pull it up. You know what, I'm going to take off these two big ones first. Just simply squeeze it and wiggle it out, like so. Make one on this side as well. That's it. This little one's been a bugger. There you go. It's this one here. So do 2 of these and 1 of these. There's only one fog light connector which connects here, and it links to both of them. So this bumper's fully detached now. Should come out. So yeah. Imagine driving around like that. Okay, so change the headlamps for dip beam headlights. You got to take off this 10mm light. And then there's one more over here. And if I'm right, I think it's this one, yeah, here. I'm gonna have to replace these bumper holders because they're not clipping on really good. And I put my bumpers back on. Should have ordered them, could have replaced them now. Never mind. Okay, so remember the long screw goes in the front over there, and I mixed that up. So now it's a little thing, but you've got to raise it here. Make sure you don't tug on that or it'll break because plastic. The whole headlamp will come out in your hand. As you can see, I already had the LEDs in there before, but they're not the brightest, so I'm going to be replacing all that. Just have to pull it out. Normally, if you put a factory bulb, you know, it just connects into the 2 pins, and literally just slide it in the holder and it stays in place like that. We're not doing that, so any aftermarket bulbs you put, whether it's xenons, LEDs or whatever, you have to buy these sort of connectors here to hold the bulb in place. So these are the lights I was talking about. And you open the packaging, get the installation manual, get some cool decals as well, which I'll be putting on my car after. And these are the actual bulbs. So yeah, what I'll be doing is placing the bulb into place like so, and then getting my bulb holder and then tucking it into the bulb underneath like so, and then slide it into place. Sorry, I don't have to do this too hard. Put the bulb in. Just gonna connect these 2 pins into here like so. Like so. Push them in. Put the bulb in, coming the headlight in temporarily. So I'm turning the lights on. Let's open up my window. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but they're really bright. They're definitely bright, and it's daytime as well. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. And also, there's no error lights on the dash to say the bulbs need replacing or anything, which I'm happy with. Because on this car, normally it comes up. So I won't need to buy any resistors or anything. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and fit the other side the same as this, and then I'll show you guys how to change the fog lights and the daytime lights. Showing you how to change the daytime running lights. You have to open this up over here. That's for the full beam, but I won't be replacing them as they're fine. It's just got 2 pins on the side. You take them off and the bulb comes out. What I want to change is that bulb up there. So you just put your hand in there. Yep, I have to use 2 hands. Basically, I have to hold this part here with my right hand and twist it with my left. So that's what the bulb will look like when you take it out. Just pull it off, which it just pulls off. I'm going to be replacing them with orange ones. I want to go for the Euro look at the front. Simply pushes in. Like so. And then you can guide it back through and twist it in, which again I'm going to have to use 2 hands. So as you can see on the top, I'll put it in and twist and it clicks in. Look at the front, you can see the amber bulb again. And last but not least, I'll show you how to change the fog lights. Oh yeah, with this daytime running lights as well, I tried to put LEDs in there before and it keeps coming up with error lights, so you need to put a resistor, which I can't be asked with. So I'll just put them back into normal. For the fog light, you need to just remove this clip here. You've got to take off these 3 Allen bolts. 1, 2, and 1 up here. Okay. So I'm just going to take them off and I'll show you. Taking the 3 screws out, this will just come out now. Like so. This is in your hand. You need to remove these 2 Phillips. Once you remove these 2 Phillips, which are here, this will come apart like so. Get about with this adjuster here, just slides into this little slot here. It does come out, but obviously it's rusty, so I had to give it a bit of persuasion. So now simply this whole thing here twists anti-clockwise and it'll come off. Try and film. Oh, I can't film it, so no, you actually turned clockwise, not anti-clockwise. And then once you open it up, you can see your bulb in there, which you gotta just simply take out by squeezing this down. The same thing on that side. Come out. Had LEDs in there before, they won't replace, so I'm just replacing them. And right here is where it slots into the actual base. There you go. Got the whole bulb out. See how complicated that is? Bloody Abarth. So I'm just going to get the new bulb on for the night eye H3s. I want to be good. Got to review about them. So, in comparison to the other cheap LEDs, you can see the difference. So I'm just going to place this back into place in here. And yeah, basically clip it all back up. Just put the new bulb in, connect it all back. Got to put this back on this housing now. So I was saying about that thing before, got to kind of slide it in. Or go on top like so. Slide it over, tuck it in like that. And then yeah, just tighten these 2 back up. So as you can see, I've changed all the bulbs now. I've got the amber lights like the Euro look, as I was saying, fog lights and everything. I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, definitely recommend those bulbs.